What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be getting into the Old Dominion Conference predictions. I've been basically watching college basketball all day, getting ready for the madness, and stuff. So I'm going to be updating these with a lot of conference tournaments today. Right now, Old Dominion's conference is officially done. The first one today, that got done from today's games. So yeah, I made a lot more conference tournament games. If you want to check all those out, like the West Coast Conference, Ohio Valley, I know those are already going, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into these predictions, starting with FIU against Marshall here. And this, by the way, the Old Dominion is split up into East and West. Oh, my bad. That's the East. This is the West. Sorry, but yeah, so it's split up into the East and the West. Um, so yeah, it's different than other conferences, and it's going to be going down to right here. That's the championship game, essentially. But anyway, let's get into these predictions. Starting out with FIU against Marshall. Both these teams haven't played the best. It's just a coin flip. I'll go FIU. I mean, they've had a lot of close games together, so I'll just go with FIU. They got the better record. They're 15 and 16 in general, so that kind of helps them out. So I'm going to go FIU in that game to advance on to play FAU. And then in the West, we got UTSA against Southern Miss. UTSA is not doing. These are one of the worst ones in the conference. They're 3-15, but Southern Miss has only won one game in the conference. I think that should be enough. I mean, they've lost 14 in a row as well. So I mean, they've not done well in this conference. I don't see them losing and winning this game to UTSA. So no upsets in that first round, but this game could be a toss-up. Anyway, for a spot to play Middle Tennessee in the next round, the 1 seed, Charlotte and Old Dominion. If you look at Charlotte here, Charlotte is both these teams 10-8 in conference play, 8-10 for Old Dominion. I could see this game going either way. I mean, Charlotte is the better team, though. They have won 2 straight, and they have much better conference play record in general. I mean, just in like regular record in general. So I'm gonna go Charlotte in that game. I think that one's pretty easy to predict. And then FAU against FIU. We got a matchup here. I actually can see an upset happening here. I know FAU, IU. I'm getting these mixed up, but FIU just coming off a win against Marshall. I think Marshall's going to push them, though, and that probably won't help them the most entering into this game, but they're going to get rested. I mean, FAU's not the strongest of all the the strongest 2-3 seed you could get, but I do think they survive barely here against FIU. I could see that game going either way, guys, to be honest, man. Like, FAIU has had some close games, and they're 15 and 16 in general. Like, that's the record. That's pretty darn good for that team. So, anyway, let's advance on to this West for these other matchups. We got here. Sorry, I actually exited out of this. Here you are. All right, so we got UTEP against Rice. This one's just a no-brainer scenario. UTEP actually just beat North Texas today, the number 1 seed, the Mean Green. I really do like that Mean Green team. I hope they can advance, and make the tournament. But I like UTEP in that game easily to beat Rice. That one's kind of an obvious decision there, kind of like the other 4 versus 5. And then we got Louisiana Tech against UTSA. And this is another easy one. UTSA, I mean, if this was IU, I might pick up this upset. But Louisiana Tech is a good team. And overall, this West Conference is better than this East and these top teams. So I'm going to go Louisiana Tech to advance on and play UAB. So no upsets at all to start out this conference. And we got Middle Tennessee against Charlotte. Middle Tennessee is coming off 2 straight losses in a row. This is just I think a no-brainer upset scenario. I think Charlotte's going to crush Old Dominion. They got that game on their back, and I don't think they're going to be fatigued since they just ran away from that game against Old Dominion. So I think that's an advantage here. Middle Tennessee's kind of struggling. Why not go with an upset here with Charlotte, who is playing decent basketball in this conference play to advance on, and we got to throw in some upsets in here. So Charlotte, I think, pulls off that win. And then Western Kentucky here against FAU. These teams are split even. I think that FAU could be a little bit fatigued entering into this game against Western Kentucky. But I don't think it's going to play much of a factor. I think this game can go either way. But I am going to go Western Kentucky just barely in that one to pick up the win and play Charlotte in the next round. All right, so moving on down here, we got North Texas against UTEP. North Texas, I do think they get the revenge after just losing to UTEP. Don't see them losing again. That might have actually been for the best, just to get a loss. They were already clinched the 1 seed. It wouldn't matter either way. So I'm going to go North Texas to be able to beat UTEP and advance on to the next round. I really do like this North Texas team a lot. And then we got UAB against Louisiana Tech. UAB's on a winning streak right now at 14-4. The other team that the second best team in this conference is North UAB. I don't see them losing to Louisiana Tech, although Louisiana Tech has the advantage of just being able to play, sort of. But UAB without the fatigue. So I think they have that advantage, but UAB is just the better team in general. I don't see that upset happening, and I think that might just be the championship game right there. But anyway, Charlotte against Western Kentucky. Charlotte has won a lot of games in a row. You got this Western Kentucky team now. It's pretty even between these two teams, actually. You could really pick either one of these teams to win. I think I'm going to go Charlotte, though. I think I'm going to go the 4-seed Cinderella story, kind of, beating Middle Tennessee, beating Western Kentucky. I feel like Charlotte can pull off this win over that Western Kentucky team. And then down here, North Texas gets UAB. The game I said that's good. This is going to be the game that to watch out for. UAB right now. I really do like UAB. I think they deserve to be in the tournament this year. But they're going up against North Texas. I just can't see them winning that game. And if they win that game, they're almost guaranteed to be able to beat a Charlotte team. It's kind of unfortunate that they're going to have to slay off in this West Conference here and have to go through North Texas to be able to make it. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. And then anyway, to finish things off, I think you already know the answer here. North Texas, I think, is going to be able to beat Charlotte. I feel like they're going to have some very tough matches against Louisiana Tech, North Texas, UAB. Charlotte is the easier one out of those two matchups. I'm going to be straight up honest. And they're going to be able to be your champions. So North Texas, I really do hope they make it. This Mean Green team, I think, could very much pull off some upsets come March Madness. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video today. Hope you all enjoyed the content. Comment down below your predictions. And anyway, peace out.